How Barbie expresses herself fearlessly. Hi friends! Today I want to talk to you about something powerful, something that can change the way you live, speak, and see yourself. It's the art of fearless self-expression. Because yes, you were never meant to blend in. You were born to shine. You were born to speak your truth with glitter on your lips and courage in your heart. You were born to walk into any room and light it up just by being authentically you. That's not arrogance, that's authenticity. And authenticity is magnetic. When you stop apologizing for who you are, the world starts paying attention. Fearless self-expression is not about shouting louder, it's about standing taller. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Every word you say, every outfit you wear, every idea you share is a mirror of your confidence. And I want you to love that reflection. Because when you love who you are, others will too. You don't need validation to be valuable. You don't need permission to be powerful. You already are. Fear lives in the space between who you are and who you think you need to be. But here's the secret. That space disappears the moment you decide to be unapologetically yourself. Do you remember when you were a child, fearless and free? You danced without music, sang without worrying about the notes, wore bright colors just because they made you smile. That was your truth. That's still inside you, waiting for you to set it free. The world tried to teach you rules: be quiet, be nice, don't stand out too much. But rules were made to be rewritten, especially when they shrink your sparkle. You can be kind and bold. You can be soft and strong. You can be gentle and unstoppable at the same time. That's the Barbie way: balance, brilliance, and bravery. When I walk into the dream house of my mind, I see every version of myself. The scientist, the artist, the friend, the dreamer, the leader. And they all belong. Because fearless expression isn't about choosing one version, it's about celebrating them all. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to outgrow. You're allowed to change your style, your mind, your path. That's not inconsistency, that's expansion. And expansion is the heartbeat of self-expression. When people tell you you've changed, smile and say, I was supposed to. You are not a statue, you're a story still being written. Every chapter is a new outfit, a new adventure, a new chance to be even more you. So don't be afraid to reinvent yourself. Paint your dreams in neon if you want to. Speak with fire, dress with passion, live with purpose. You don't owe the world simplicity, you owe it authenticity. And authenticity is never boring. It's electric. When you express yourself fearlessly, you become a walking permission slip for others to do the same. That's how revolutions begin, quietly, with one brave person deciding to be real. You could be that person. You could be the spark that makes someone else say, if she can, so can I. That's how Barbie does it. She doesn't compete, she inspires. She doesn't compare, she celebrates. Because when you know your worth, comparison feels too small for you. You don't dim your light to make others comfortable, you shine brighter, so they can find their own. That's leadership with lipstick. That's power with grace. You see, fear will always knock on your door. It's part of the process. But you don't have to invite it in for tea. You can say, thanks fear, but I've got this. Then walk out wearing courage like your favorite pink heels. Confidence isn't about never being scared, it's about walking forward even when you are. Every Barbie moment begins with a tiny bit of fear and a ton of faith. When I launched my first business, when I stood on my first stage, when I tried something new, fear was right beside me. But I didn't let it drive. I let it watch while I took the wheel. That's what I want you to do. Take the wheel of your story. You're not a passenger, you're the designer of your destiny. If you want to speak, speak. If you want to write, write. If you want to dance, dance. If you want to lead, lead. Don't wait for confidence, create it. It's born in the doing. Every time you express yourself, you prove to your soul that you're capable. You collect evidence of your power, and that evidence builds unshakable belief. Belief is the foundation of fearlessness. When you believe in yourself, everything changes. Your posture changes. Your tone changes. Your energy expands. And the world feels it. That's why people follow confidence, because it feels like freedom. When you are fearlessly yourself, you become unstoppable. Your voice carries. Your energy attracts. Your presence transforms rooms. And suddenly, life starts aligning with your authenticity. That's not luck, that's you stepping into your truth. But listen, expressing yourself fearlessly doesn't mean being loud all the time. It means being honest, even when you're quiet. It means saying no when something doesn't feel right. It means saying yes when your heart whispers go. It means showing up, flaws and all. Because fearless self-expression is not about being perfect, it's about being present. You can be the masterpiece and the work in progress at the same time. You can be the diamond and the dust. You can be both glitter and grit, that's your magic. So next time you look in the mirror, I want you to see more than your reflection. I want you to see your evolution. Every scar, every triumph, every tear, every laugh, they're all part of your art. You are your greatest masterpiece. And you are the artist. Don't let anyone else hold the brush. Paint yourself loud. Paint yourself bright. Paint yourself free. You were never designed to live in grayscale. Your palette is infinite. So go out and show the world every shade of your soul. When you walk down the street, walk like you're walking down your own runway. When you speak, speak like your words are jewels. When you work, work like your dreams are already coming true. Because that's how confidence grows, not in the waiting, but in the doing. And if the world doesn't understand your sparkle yet, keep sparkling anyway. Because the right people will find you, they'll feel your light, and they'll light up too. Your job is not to be accepted, it's to be authentic. And authenticity will always find its audience. That's the beauty of fearless expression. It attracts the right energy. It's like perfume for the soul. So spray it everywhere. Let your words smell like truth. Let your actions glow with intention. Let your dreams leave glitter on everything you touch. Because life is too short to be silent, too precious to be ordinary, too magical to be afraid. You are the author, the artist, the architect, and the adventurer. And the world is waiting to see what you'll create next. So speak, shine, dance, laugh, cry, build, love, and live out loud, on purpose, without apology. Because that's what fearless expression looks like. That's what you were made for. That's who you already are. And that, my friend, is the real Barbie way.